All right, so I'm going to do Leo's reading. We're going to be looking at where you're at presently, what you're looking forward to, what you're leaving behind, your subconscious and your unconscious, as well as some advice cards. Let's get started. Okay, where you're at presently. I feel like this card wants to come out, but it didn't, so we'll see. Leos. Okay. 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 All right, let's see what this is. What you're leaving behind and what you're looking forward to. So where you're at presently right now is a lot of Leos feel invisible. Like there's this brightness that you're ready to implode on everybody, or you just don't feel appreciated. You don't feel like people actually listen to what you have to say, or really even take into account all the work that you've put in as far as everybody's like I feel like you include everybody, and there's this feeling like you're not as included, or you're not as appreciated, or you just feel as if people are just not genuine towards you. So what you're leaving behind is waiting around for people to show up. Let's be real. And it also might be time for you to understand that it's not about what people are, you know, giving to you. It's not about the compliments or whatever it is that you're looking for. It's more so the validation that you need to give yourself. So you're done like searching for somebody to compliment you, or like you're done waiting for somebody to recognize you. You're just gonna do what you need to do at this point. So what you're looking forward to, though, let's see what's going on. What you're looking forward to. Okay, I feel like a lot of you have just now come to terms with this. I don't like to use the word codependent sometimes because it's like a little invalidating, because when you actually need something from someone and you don't get it, it kind of, that's my forehead that look like that? Child. That's why I don't do videos. This is why I don't do videos. But basically, just to, you know, reel that back in, a lot of you could really be harsh on your own appearance right now. There's a need for, you know, that TLC. You need to tenderize your heart, or you might be turning hard and you need to soften. And a lot of what's going on right now is you realizing how hard you've gotten, and it's hard to, you know, let go of that grip that you have with certain people or certain ideals about yourself, especially when it comes to your appearance. I think you're just tired of wanting to hide yourself, or feeling like you know, there's things about you that you don't like and people are going to notice them, me including with my head or my forehead. So like that made me feel like a lot of what your appearance is like, your appearance is kind of the pedestal to your emotions. So you really need to take care of your body. You need to adorn yourself. You need to, you know, get that hair ready and clean and straightened, whatever you want to do, curly, whatever, you know, is for you. I think this is the time for you to really not necessarily hide behind the materialistic shit. And because the materialistic shit has been so what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's the comfort that you get from the materialistic shit that's been draining you, and now you're starting to realize it's doing nothing for your actual heart or yourself. Because while you have all of these things and you can do so much with them, it's like what's the reason if I feel like I'm not, you know, completely there, or the people around me aren't even appreciating what I do, or even saying thank you. I think a lot of you are just tired of dealing with your own insecurity. Like you're over it. You're mad at yourself because who gives a shit if your hair is not done? Who gives a shit if your nails aren't? Who gives a shit if you don't feel like wearing, you know, fancy shit some days? If you want to wear a t-shirt and jeans, then go do it. Do it. So subconsciously, let's see what's going on here for the Leos. Subconsciously, your intuition is telling you it's time for you to, you know, buck up a little bit, especially when it comes to setting boundaries with people who only want you for your money, or want you for your status, or want you for what you do. And I think your intuition is telling you that it's time to, you know, get out of this bubble of feeling bad for yourself. There's nothing to feel bad for. People want you. People see the beauty in you, but it's a matter of you not using the things that you have, as far as like you can't, you're about, like you're not the things that you have. So you might have a lot, but internally you need to, you know, fill that cup up. Especially with this light after the darkness, you could have definitely just gone through a dark night of the soul, or there's just been a lot of shadows that have been coming towards you, or little entities that are trying to take you away from that light. And I think you're starting to realize it's time to burn these motherfuckers alive. Like, I don't know where that came from, but I think a lot of it is this fire that you've held inside of yourself is rising up, and your mouth can't sustain it anymore. You got to say the shit that you want to say. You got to say the shit that you mean. And instead of feeling bad about, you know, how other people might think, or whatever is going on as far as people's lives and emotions, you want to be considerate. At this point, fuck that. Okay? So you're unconscious. Let's see what's going on. Especially with this intuition card, though, you need to maybe buy some candles. You might need to clean and cleanse your spirit. Take a salt bath, honey. Take a salt bath. Yeah, unconsciously, you know there's nothing that you really have to worry about. Everything is taken care of. It's just a matter of you feeling like you again. You feeling that bright, you know, you have a bright future ahead of you. You have to feel that motivation to, you know, get up and get dressed, and you just haven't had that anymore. You just don't know where it is, or there's just no motivation to even get dressed anymore because the world is fucked up. So it's just like, who gives a damn? And this is messing with your identity. You're having an identity crisis because it's time for you to wow out. And instead of feeling like you need to wow out, like the old you has been so guarded, protected. I'm not going to say certain things because I'm going to look crazy or whatever it is. Ciao. If you don't, okay. It's a matter of you holding yourself back in this situation because you don't want to come off as brash. You don't want to come off as arrogant. You don't want to come off as, you know, whatever it might be. But a lot of what you're realizing is you haven't been able to feel the way that you used to feel in a long time because of this old you who has used the things that, you know, the things that you have to comfort you. That's what this feels like. You're realizing now that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you're realizing now that in order for you to achieve a certain level of where you want to feel whole within yourself, you got to let go of this idea that you have to have certain things to need it, or, you know, to move on or to get somewhere. Just start with, you know, yourself, your heart, your mind. And that's exactly where you're going to start to feel more at ease with just being yourself. Overall, this doesn't have anything to do with your success or anything. This has more to do with your own insecurities, and it's blocking you from actually receiving the love. The love is real. It's there. It's just a matter of, are you going to accept it because it doesn't look the way you want it to? Child, let me get off this. If you would like a personal reading, please visit lolahoneyaroma.com.